NCBA is the nation's largest cattle industry organization, representing cattlemen and women in every state. And NCBA works every day on the policy issues that impact our industry, while our fellow members are hard at work raising cattle back home. Joining me now to discuss those efforts is Jennifer Houston. She's the Policy Division Chair for NCBA. Jennifer, thanks for coming to the show.
Thank you for having me.
You know, the policy-making process is confusing for some. Tell us a little bit about how that works at NCBA.
Kevin, it is, but it's really a very simple process. Our policy-making process starts at the state or even the county level with a member or a group of members that have a concern or something that they think NCBA needs to be working on to help them make a living, keep doing what they do. And so it goes from their county to their state. If their state approves it, they bring it on to the appropriate committee at our summer business conference or our annual meeting if it's an interim policy. This committee talks about it, reviews it. If they think it's something we need to be working on, it's sent on to the resolutions committee and then voted on by our board of directors. So it's really vetted all the way along by members from across the nation who think this is something that NCBA ought to be put as a priority for our people in Washington or maybe in Denver to be working on.
You know, we talk a lot about how NCBA is a grassroots-driven organization. Why is that so important?
It's absolutely important. For a member organization, there's no question at NCBA, our members set the direction and then our staff carries it out. And so grassroots means that that guy in Tennessee or Nebraska or wherever can be the one that starts the whole process with his concerns. It also means that we're responsive to our members. When they have a concern that maybe has gotten slipped by our state affiliates, we're responsible back to them and they're back to their members.
And why is it so important to maintain this strong working relationship between NCBA and the state affiliates?
Our state and national partnerships is truly a partnership and it's a cornerstone of NCBA. We have to work together and we use our state affiliates all the time, their expertise. They go with us to Washington, whether we're talking to their state delegations, testifying in front of Congress. We ask our states, working with USDA, EPA, to get their people out. And so what's good for NCBA is also good for our state members because we're all cattlemen across the nation.
So Jennifer, for our viewers who may watch Cattlemen to Cattlemen but not be members of NCBA, what do you want them to know about the benefits of NCBA membership?
Well, I think there's an old saying that united we stand, divided we fall. And I think for agriculture and for cattle producing people, it's so important because we're only less than 2% totally in agriculture, much less in beef cattle production. There's a lot of people that want us off the land. There's a lot of people that want our product off their plate. We know we do a great job, but together, and numbers talk. In DC, they talk. And if we have 30,000 members, 40,000 members, 50,000 members, it makes a bigger impact with our congressmen and our regulators when we talk to them. So it's so important that we're going to be doing the work, whether you're a member or not. But we need to all do our part to really contribute to that so that we can have the best possible outcomes so that we can continue to do that for generations to come. I want to pass that on to my children just like we all do.
Me too. And one last question, how can NCBA members stay engaged throughout the year?
We've got a lot of ways. Cattlemen to Cattlemen is obviously one. We have newsletters that come out. We have electronic newsletters each week. If you have email that you can get from Washington, D.C., we have stakeholder updates. And we've got our website, www.beefusa.org, where we've got all the updated information, calendar events, conventions, state conventions, a number of ways for you to really find out what NCBA is doing for you each and every day.
Jennifer, thanks again for coming to the show.
Thank you.